Alright, so I figured we can go off and everybody can kind of say who their character is and kind of describe a little bit of the characters. So, Norran.
Oh, okay. I'm first.
Put me on the spot.
Hi, I play Norran, and I am a elf warlock, which is cool, and I am... I did not have to... I think about 500 years old. Been close time I looked.
I don't need your life story. We're gonna move it on.
120. 120, 500, somewhere there. And I am the evil one in this campaign.
You are the evil one.
But I act as a good guy.
Yep.
So that's fine.
Gladly.
Hi. I play Gladwin Rosewind. He is a wood elf druid monk now. He started out as a druid. And he really does not have time for anybody. Just don't talk to him. That's it.
Seraphina?
Hi, I'm Seraphina, as you can see as the picture. I am a fire genasi, and I'm a fighter, and I am pretty much really naive. I didn't get out much in my life, and I am only 25 years old, so I'm the youngin'.
You are the baby. V.
Hello, I am Veer the Drill of House Hellevood. I can't even say the house name, so I'm not going to bother. Basically, I am the Dark Knight. I am a surface drow, best friends with Norran, and I am the designated mom friend of the group, so that's fun.
Alright, and last but not least, Rin.
I am Aloravalaryn. I go by Rin for short because that's a lot to say every single time. I am a Triton, and everything above water is new to me, so I am enjoying myself above the land, and I just kind of run into things head on first.
Alright, so we'll kind of go a little bit further back as far as our normal previously is kind of a thing. You guys made your way to the island of the pirates, where you guys essentially made yourself an agreement to fight in a tournament to essentially get the captain, Argus Hunt, to sponsor you so you can make him the new king of the pirates. It did not work out in your favor due to the fact that one of you got infected with a werewolf curse. Another one started losing control of her powers a little bit. You did complete your task in your end of the agreement, but due to the threat that you guys could possibly place on the island, they essentially put Seraphina and V under essentially in different cells in different locations of the island. Eventually finding out that the island is under attack by a gargantuan dragon known as a plague dragon. You guys eventually use it to your advantage to start trying to make your way out. Seeing that the island itself was not much to save for, Rin decided to think of the idea to release the sea dragon Leviathan that essentially hides beneath the island itself and set it free so we can have a giant beast battle to slow down the plague dragon. It worked. You guys were able to essentially free it from its prison and essentially have it do a battle, even though it did lose, but you guys were able to make sanctuary on another pirate ship where he offered to make port at the town that you were originally supposed to go to before you were captured. This town is called Tierak. It is a town that once upon a time was the dwarves of this realm. This is one of their legendary mountains where they mined from. When they eventually found out that they discovered that this mountain was also the home to the body of an ancient angel, as you guys know, Raziel. It was taken over by overseers and the military. Essentially turned the town into more of a noble, rich town, and left the bottom half of the mountain into poverty as still a shipping town. But the dwarves, it no longer belongs to them. They still are able to mine, but a lot of the profits go to the nobles, just so they can at least keep their mountain as far as like a lease agreement. You guys make your way there through the harbor, and you guys are able to see this giant town built into this giant mountain itself. You guys enter into the base, which is the harbor district itself, which relatively runs up about a good 100 yards up the actual mountain itself, taken up shipping districts, any kind of fishing ports, anything like that. Going up a little bit further, you guys have the shipping district, which is about the same height itself, takes up about 100 yards. Following that, you have the residential, and then above that is what is called the bridge district, which is essentially, since it's a mountain, it still needs to connect to the rest of the lands. So this way is an unoccupied cut into the actual mountain that actually has a bridge on each side that connects to the lands, which are called the northern and southern bridges. This used to be the entrance to the mines that was originally the dwarves. The mines are still there, but this section is mostly controlled by the military, so they can't really have as much freedom as a dwarf would normally have in their own property. Most of the dwarves stay in the lower part, since a lot of the bars and taverns and businesses are actually run by the dwarves themselves. Anyone who either decided not to keep working as a miner, or decided to say, this just isn't working out, when the military pushed them out. Above that is the nobles residential district, and above that is the what is called the High Charity, which is the essential a ring that's actually built around the actual mountain tip itself, that is a military barrier that essentially protects the top, which has the angel statue on it. This is a small area that only the highest of nobles and the high priests live. And then above that is the entrance, which actually leads downwards into the actual mountain, which is actually the temple, which is actually inside the mountain. A temple that was already there, and they made it work for them. So, you guys decided to each do a couple different things. Rin, in V, you noticed that there was a man that just, let's say, seemed to kind of have fingers in a lot of things. You were trying to see if you could get some information out of him. You pushed a little too hard, and you kind of freaked him out.
Deep down.
And he basically booked it when you said that you just encountered the plague dragon, and he seemed like he didn't want anything to do with that, and you pushed a little too hard, and you kind of freaked him out too much, and he ran off. Norran and Gladlin, you decided to go through the shopping district. One is to do some appraisals, and two is Norran had to make a purchase. Norran was able to find his scroll. He was able to find the value of his rings by trading in one of them, finding out that the value of the ring they traded in for the price maybe was not the best trade in the world, but he got what he needed. Gladlin, you were able to figure out the appraisals of the earrings.
Well, I gotta come back in the morning.
That's right.
For that.
That's right, thank you. You have to come back in the morning for that, because the guy was busy making a platinum gauntlet. Specifically made from shoulder to finger. Looking specifically more of an, something more out of decoration, but you could also tell that it had specific gems in it that had a more arcane purpose. Since this is the main jeweler's main job right now, he asked you to come back in the morning, and he promises he'll have the appraisal complete. Seraphina, we will, you were making your way, you guys all started making your way over to the inn, to reconvene and try everything out the next morning. On your way to the inn, you hear coming into the harbor a large, very, very, very decorated ship, an imperial ship. And as soon as you look down, as you hear a bunch of soldiers all putting their swords up as an entrance to which you would know is a very, very high noble. This is only a salute to the highest of nobles, or someone that has a very, 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 very high title. They all introduce the Grand Overseer Valaris. As you all know, this is the man who was originally your first threat that you encountered on your journey.
No! He's back!
I was
And
cursed under this part.
some way, somehow, he is now a Grand Overseer, which is a man who, by all means, is, even to priests, can be considered a god himself, as his title himself allows him the ability to say that he knows how to speak to any god or angel if he sees fit.
My job.
So, we will start it off from there. You guys are essentially in the residential district. You're able to look down. It is a distance away from you. You guys can't just immediately run there. But you can see, in the distance, he is wearing a very, very decorated, gorgeous silk robe. He's got some silver armor underneath it. He's wearing the platinum gauntlet that Gladlin saw was being decorated. You can see while it's on his arm, it almost looks like the jewels are almost glowing with an arcane light that is actually flowing through his body. His hair is tied up in a very, very, very decorated, kind of a Celtic knot behind it. He's wearing a lot of jewels. He's definitely adding a lot of flash to his look.
He's being oh so shiny.
He is decorated with a very, very, very expensive golden-handled saber on his side. What would you guys like to do? He is just kind of introducing himself to, looks like some patrons. It looks like some nobles were waiting for him and are greeting him. Almost in a very, what can we do for you? Thank you for coming to our land, kind of like that.
Well, we were gonna try to go into the inn to get a room. I feel like maybe we should hide.
I mean, you are a good distance away, and you're in a very, very crowded town. It's easier for you to see him than him to see you.
Right, but it was near the end of the day.
Correct.
So we
at
were
this
going
point, it's
to
about 8
wait.
p.m.
Are we all together at this point?
Yes, you are.
I want to turn to Sarah and just ask, hide? Why hide? Don't we want to go see him?
That's the guy who stole my flame and put you under a curse.
Yeah, you never really got to meet him.
Why is he here?
I don't know. That's why. But if he's dressed like that, that means from my knowledge and my background, knowing he's someone of great power, and they also usually, the overseers don't really believe in the mission and potentially do not like me.
He owes us a apology, and he's gonna tell it to us right now. I'm gonna walk up to him.
I'm gonna try to hold
We're gonna go up to everybody. We know what she wants to do. She wants to basically run up to him and demand an apology. V, what do you do?
She wants to start a fight.
You just want to go duke it out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He deserves a punch in the face.
Norran?
Maybe let's try to discourage Ren from doing that,
Okay,
because
what
we
would you
don't
like
feel
to
like
do?
getting an all-out war right now.
I want to be able to try to stop one or both of them by doing it, and I'm willing to cast a spell in order to do it, but if they actually require it.
All right. And then last but not least, Seraphina. What is your intention?
I already said it. I want to hide.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm not going to fight. I said she wants to start a fight as in Ren.
Oh, okay.
Oh, then I'm gonna hold Ren back then.
Okay.
He put me under first. He doesn't have to get punched.
All right.
I'm going to tell Kina and Koda to stay away from him.
Okay.
Don't, I'm going to keep them close. By the way, there are adopted goblin children. I don't know if we brought them up or not. But
Yes, they got adopted goblin children. But
They're my little warriors.
Adoption, we kind of stole
you stole them. You stole them. Yeah, let's be honest about
we
this. You stole
moved
them.
them from slavery. That's
You missed one session. You missed one session and you adopt
We
goblin.
took them out of slavery, but we kind of stole them. So
They willingly came with us. Thank you very much.
They agreed to come with us.
Anyways, I'm going to tell them to stay away from him. Don't, to stay close to me and don't go near him.
Okay. So, Rin, are you very, very adamant about heading in this direction and really trying to do this?
Oh, I'm very adamant. I don't like this guy.
Alright, so who is going to try to stop Rin? We got Gladlin? Okay, so, we're going to make a strength competition here.
Actually, I was going to, since I said I was going to cast a spell, I was wanting to actually cast Entangle on her. To hold her
that's a
damn
good
close.
spell.
Okay, so I will remind you that this town frowns on use of magic.
You're supposed to do magic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that might be the PSA.
Yeah, this town very much frowns on the use of magic, and you want to cast a very, very, very powerful spell that really stick out. So I mean, you do you, but
I'll protect you. I'll back you up, Robin.
Okay, so I'll use strength then if he's gonna help me out.
okay. So if he's gonna help you out, Gladlin, you can do a strength with advantage, and then Rin, you do a strength regularly.
I do a what?
Strength, just a regular strength check.
Do we still get coins, right?
We are not doing coins or in stream. No coins are in stream.
If they're spiritual vines, can people still see them?
What'd you get?
I got a 10.
Gladlin?
I got a 16.
Alright, so she's ready to just, she's not even letting anybody, she's talking about this, she's moving away, you immediately you two come up behind her, and then just kind of like pull her back, one in front, the other one holding her back, and just,
Just like, let me go!
You're able to stop her in her specific spot when she got about 5 feet ahead of you guys. Yeah, you have no way to
how powerful he is.
So you can't move any further. They're not going to allow you to do so. What would you guys like to do? You guys can't progress any further. Do you want to take shelter inside the inn?
Yes,
Yes.
please.
Okay. You
Guys,
make your way into the inn. The inn itself, is very, very well decorated for this district. You got a very, very beautiful porches. This very much looks like if you went to a hotel that had a bunch of pictures of what the town looked like back in the historical times, that's kind of what this is like. It's an inn that has a lot of portraits of what this town looked like when they were starting to build the districts into the mountain. A lot of beautiful photos.
Investigation check?
Sure.
Or would it be a history check to see if I recognize any of the paintings or so?
Well, I mean, they're all of this mountain.
Right, but in the books that I've read, would I have...
Okay, yeah, give me a history check.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be pouting with my arms crossed, angry that I couldn't go up to the councilman guy.
16. These pictures look roughly about, well, I mean, it looks like, not the pictures themselves, but it looks like the timeline of the image is probably about 200 years ago. This is during a time where it was a big deal that the dwarves discovered something other than just gold. They actually discovered an actual tomb of sorts, and as soon as it was known to the Empire that this was a thing, the High Council decided to send soldiers over to basically buy the mountain from the dwarves in force. They offered them a lot of money, but they didn't really let them negotiate. They just kind of gave them some money, forced them out of their possession of the mountain itself. Still allowed them to mine for gold, but what you know is that all 50% goes to the Empire. So by all accounts, the whole mountain, including the harbor, belongs to the High Council. They still allow the dwarves to reside in the mountain for a very low amount of cost, but at this point, the amount of money that they make on mountain is almost kind of counterintuitive. They originally came to this mountain to, do their thing, get rich, get all excited on gold, and now it's not theirs. And that's what all these pictures are depicting, is the Empire showing almost like they came in to be nice, and they're trying to really pretty it up. Add some makeup on it and really make it look like they came in as these noble people that gave dwarves
really,
all these nice things.
But all they really had is their own agenda.
Pretty much.
Okay, sounds good.
Other than that, you have yourself a nice fireplace near the center. Has a couple leather couches, and in the distance there is a table with a female half-orc that's standing there. She's wearing a nice fine suit, dressed up, kind of has like a pocket watch, the golden chain hanging off, and she is currently just looks like she's writing in a ledger. She looks like she's the main attendee currently right now.
We need a room, guys.
Oh, I'm gonna get food first. I'm gonna see if they have any nice salmon.
Okay, so you guys make your way up to the female?
Yes.
Is this where, like, when we came in, is it like a tavern or a lobby?
You're in a lobby.
Food,
You're in a lobby. Compared to most places you've been in that were inns or taverns, this is not a mixture of both. This actually looks like a very fine establishment. There might be a tavern or some kind of eatery upstairs. This is definitely like a 5-floor building.
Fancy.
Which is actually built into the actual mountain, so there's actually no back wall. It's actually it's kind of like in-grouped into the actual rock. Because of that, each floor of this is actually not perfectly laid on the previous floor. It's actually kind of like almost like a side-built Jenga set.
It's like a stairs.
Kind
way
of.
up the mountain.
Yeah, essentially, yes. But you guys make your way up. She, puts down her quill. Good evening. Welcome to Lost Shepherd. Are you looking for a room?
How many rooms exactly do we need? Like, just 2, 3? Guys? Left the group?
Well, it depends how big they are. I mean, there are 7 of us, counting the children.
Oh, yeah, I'm starting to get cramped now.
She looks at you, and, well, at our fine establishment, we have rooms that could easily fit all you in one room comfortably if you so choose.
That would be ideal, if you would be so kind.
Okay.
I would like a room with a large bath, please.
So would you like your own separate room, ma'am?
If the other room does not have one, then yes.
Well, they all have baths. But if you wanted your own private bath, we can definitely assign you with your own room.
I'm just happy with water.
She kind of looks at you confused. Okay.
I just stare right back.
The one room is fine. She's hangry.
Well, and she kind of like looks through her ledger. We have a few available rooms that can easily have. She kind of describes it as like almost like 3 rooms put together. Has a total of 7 beds, 3 washrooms.
So like apartment house. Ooh.
Kind of. It looks like this place is kind of like one of those. What are they called? Where you essentially rent like a hotel room for like months on end.
Like an extended
stay.
Yeah, extended stay. Thank you.
Oh, those are pretty nice.
It's essentially that, where you essentially are renting yourself like a little condo apartment kind of thing.
Cute.
If that's what would be to your liking, we could set that up for you. That would be 50 gold.
I'll give her 55 gold.
Oh.
Whoa, even like the tip.
Her generosity.
Would the group
Tipper.
would the group know how long their stay will be?
Just for a day or 2.
You're just looking at the day? Okay. Well, I will just let you know that if you only want one day, I can't guarantee that the room would still be available tomorrow. So if you wanted to make sure you had the room tomorrow, make sure you let me know before 10 o'clock in the morning, and I can make sure I hold the room for you.
I'm gonna give her another 50 gold and say we'll take it for at least 2 days.
Fantastic.
Whoa.
big spend.
Big spender.
Big spending.
She takes the 55 and the 50 from you. She immediately goes behind her, and you see on the wall behind the countertop is a very, very beautiful custom-made hooks that are on that all have these steelish brass, but with a hint of almost kind of like a very, very beautiful brush finish to them. Each key looking unique to its own compared to the others. Almost as if the key's color matches the room, not the number on the key.
That's cool.
The key that she hands you almost has like a teal brush finish, like kind of a finish to the actual key itself, but does mention room 423. She hands it over to you. It has kind of a long chain on it, and she kind of places it on the table, almost like she doesn't know which person to give it to. But she says, "The room is 423. Would you like any assistance with any bags or any travel apparel?"
Nope. I think we're good. Thank you.
Would you be requiring any kind of sustenance of any kind before the night?
I was just about to ask for food.
If you chip this much, I better keep bringing food.
I would like salmon. And do you carry underwater drinks by chance?
Don't go near it, B.
We carry drinks in all different locations of the realm. I'm sure we have something that would assist your specific palate. If
I would like one, please.
okay, would you all?
V, you're not trying it this time.
Would you all like to eat in your room, or would you like to go to our eatery?
I think we should eat in the room. I believe we have things to discuss.
Okay, so would
Before you guys won't let me go over to that guy.
Would everyone like salmon, or are we looking at different foods?
Don't matter.
I would like anything not fish.
I would like anything not meat, please.
Fantastic. Any other alcoholic beverages?
Some tea.
Yes.
Tea.
All of them.
All the alcoholic beverages.
Kidding.
Norran buying rounds.
She's like taking notes, and she's like, oh, and she kind of like scribbles it out a little bit, and she's like, got it. That was a joke. I apologize.
His humor is a little different.
It's okay. I've always been told that I have a bit of a dry humor myself. Well,
but
I will.
That's the best kind of humor.
I will. I'll place the order, and I'll have them sent up to your room within the hour.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And she bows in front of you, and she starts writing back in her ledger again. You guys can see her ledger. It looks like it's actually notes about people's stay. It looks like it's kind of like customer. Like, she looks like she's the manager. She's kind of going through different complaints or anything like that.
Is there any names that we notice that I would be familiar?
I think give me a perception check, because you wouldn't be.
Sure.
I would assume you're not actually like standing there, just kind of like putting your face right in front of her ledger, like you're just looking on the side.
No. That's a 22.
Okay.
Super still.
You do nothing. No names really jump out at you, so to speak. There, other than a set of 2. It is. Bear with me for a second, because I wasn't expecting you guys to figure this out. I apparently was not prepared.
You always act so surprised.
Yes, I do. You do see the names of Zamato and Zamato.
Yes.
Those are the guys that we were supposed to fight that we didn't fight.
Oh yeah.
Back
2 assholes.
Damn it.
Or is that 2-for-1 deal?
Sure.
It looks like they have a reservation for a room. They're not currently here. It looks like they have a stay for the weekend. You guys are here on a Friday. It looks like they have a reservation up until Sunday. Their names are put down and they're classified to go into the royal room.
Ooh. They were the ones that were escorting the main dude,
Correct.
right?
They are Valeris's bodyguards, or at least that's what they appear to be.
Before we go, as we're walking away, I want to ask the lady if she had any pamphlets about the temple.
She kind of pulls up like a little case, opens it up. She hands you kind of just a single folded, very, very nice, intricate piece of paper. It looks like it just kind of explains that each floor is for a different class, let's say. The 4th floor is for what they assume is a middle class that is able to spend a decent amount of money. The 5th floor is for nobles and royals. 3rd floor is for the lower class, and the 2nd floor is the eatery. Other than that, it kind of explains that the place has been around for the last 100 years. It was not one of the original businesses. When they discovered that they needed a...
Are you talking about the hotel, right?
Yes.
Oh, I had asked if she had a pamphlet about the temple.
She does not.
The actual... Oh, okay. I will take its pamphlet about her.
She does actually mention to you that when you ask that, she looks at you, you must be new here. Information about the temple is restricted, unless you have any kind of rights from the military. I mean, I've been here for 60 years, and I know nothing about the temple.
Who would I need to talk to about these rites?
The military.
Okay, sounds fine.
Unless you find Overseer...
Hilarious.
No. Overseer Quinn.
Quinn? Okay.
She is in charge of this temple, but I have a feeling that she is going to be busy for the weekend since she is entertaining Grand Overseer Valeris.
Yes, I understand that. Is there... Okay, so thank you for the information. I'm actually here on a mission, so that is very helpful. Thank you.
You are welcome, and I hope you enjoy your stay.
Thank you.
Alright, so you guys have your key. You guys do see to the right of you there is stairways that go up. It does actually have arrows that actually shows, this way to floor 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Where are we on again?
You're on the first floor.
No, which
My room is on the floor.
Fourth floor, you got 423.
Okay.
Classified as
Up the stairs.
So you guys start making your way up. You do pass through the second floor, which has the eatery, which you all can smell. For any of you that are, any of your characters that are fond of good meats, you get a smell of roasted venison, a couple different kind of oxens. You smell just a lot of well-prepared beefs and steaks. It smells like right now during this day and this night that they're preparing a lot of game.
That would make sense.
You can also see that it looks like there's a part of the staff that is separately working on a big, huge dinner. They got a table reserved, and it looks like it's set up for someone to come in to have about a 25-person dinner. It even has some guards already positioned by it, even though there's no one there yet.
That's a lot of spots of people.
Are we invited?
You were not given an invitation, no.
Discuss.
Well, we could invite ourselves.
To do.
Things to do, people murder.
Also to let Seraphina know, as far as your timeline, you are still technically on time to be at this temple, yet compared to the other one, no one met you.
Right.
It doesn't look like anybody was expecting you.
Yes. And I'm in my traveling clothes right now anyway, so it wouldn't be like they...
Yeah, you're not hiding yourself, so... Right. And no one seems to really... Whether or not someone were to recognize you, no one seems to really take a second glance and say, oh, that's the princess. No one's really... Whether or not they notice or they care, no one's giving you a second glance.
Well, they did say it was going to be hard in this town. So, here we go.
Sure.
I'll start with the military, beat some sense into them and let us through.
Well, are you guys gonna eat first? I thought you were hungry.
We're gonna go to our room first.
She's angry.
Tomorrow. That's a project for tomorrow.
She just wants to kill some people, man.
Sorry.
He put me under his skull. Then let me swim.
We did let you swim for a little while.
That's a little while, though.
You even got to, ride on some dolphins and such, too.
I know, that was fun.
The seawater's gone to your head.
She is a sea creature, so of course it's gone to her head. It would be weird if it hadn't. Right? It's probably stuck in there, too.
Wow.
It's a figure of speech, Sophia. It's a figure of speech.
Sarah, would you like some of the underwater drink?
I do not want that. I know I can't have that. It will kill me. I mean, V survived with just being very, very sick, but it will actually kill me, so...
Okay,
yeah, I don't want to babysit her again, thank you.
You know you like it.
Define your definition of I like it.
We got to bury you in the first in sand.
Guys, we're going to the room, right? Okay,
Oh yeah, sure.
Alright,
let's go to the room.
you keep progressing up, and you make your way past the third floor, where you can see this floor is still very gorgeously decorated. It just looks like there's more rooms, which you can assume are just maybe a higher quantity of smaller rooms. And you make yourself up to the fourth floor, where it looks like there's a total of 24 rooms. It's a long hallway. It looks like it breaks up in an actual intersection from where you guys came from. Following directions, you can figure out where the 23rd room is. On your way there, no one really obstructs your path. You can hear some people in different rooms. Some of them seem like they're going over some kind of business. Some of them sound like they're having, let's say, a good time.
Not too good.
Yeah.
Just great.
Some of the rooms either seem unoccupied or just quiet. You eventually find your way to one of the end halls, where on one side is 23 and the other side is 24.
Woohoo! I'm gonna pull out the key and open it.
You can see when you put in the key, the finish of the key is the exact same finish and color as the doorknob itself, so it's actually meant to actually decorate it very nicely. You're able to put in the key itself, turn it, and you open yourself up into a large, lavish, oversized hotel room. Something you guys have not been in yet. This is very much something kind of like out of a Las Vegas kind of thing like that. You got a large living room. And
It looks like my tower!
And at the end of it, splits off into 3 different bedrooms, and each one of the bedrooms has its own washroom, and then off the living room there's 2 separate washrooms. The living room is
it's a little bit bigger than my tower.
the living room itself is decorated with 2 seating positions. One is a seating position that has several couches around it, a couple chairs with a dining room table. Another is actually around a actual fireplace that's built into the center of the floor that actually has about 8 leather chairs surrounding it.
I'm gonna dash to one of the rooms to find the big bed.
Okay.
Wow.
They're all really big beds. Are you claiming the one that actually has its own washroom, or are you taking one of the other ones?
I feel like Rin should have the one with her own bathtub. I feel like she should.
It's too late. You can't stop her now.
The one directly in the center is the only one that has its own bed and its own washroom.
I just jump on one of the big beds and do
Just jump on one of the big beds. Okay. Alright.
I haven't felt a bed
I know what the cosplay game is like when you go into a hotel room. People gotta claim stuff due to their own specific needs. And,
Dibs. I just want to find one of the big beds and jump on it because
everybody put your weapons next to the window so we can see it from outside.
Yeah. That's how we know which room we're in.
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm totally sleeping in the tub in the water.
So I'll take the bed then.
Yeah, I was like, well, then you don't need the bed. I mean, if you want to sleep in the water, you could have stayed in the harbor.
And I could have.
Wow.
She wants a comfy porcelain tub.
Totally got it on the
Of course, this feels so good on my back.
Yeah.
Did you have a bath bomb?
Sure, you can have a bath bomb. Sure, why not? You have a bath bomb.
Salt water bath bomb.
That'll like
magical.
in the gills and everything, and then they'll
that will be
It plugs up all the gills and it gets all sticky, yeah.
It's literally a ball of salt and it just disintegrates.
Oh, I feel like that would hurt. No.
It's okay. We'll find you something else that
Be careful what you wish for.
I'm sure there's got to be something relaxing for the water. That's alright.
I'm just gonna submerge myself and listen to the silence of just the water.
You're gonna do that now before you eat?
No, after I eat.
I was gonna you keep skipping this eating part. I thought you were hungry.
Yeah, she just wants to fight. She wants to sleep.
I've had a lot going on today. We saw a guy in the lake. We got off the boat. You guys took me away from the harbor. You wouldn't let me punch the guy. We got inside. We got the room.
When I tried to control it,
Ray has such a hard life. You don't let her punch people when she wants to.
I know. Gee.
There's a progression to these things. We don't just skip to the fighting.
Right. You gotta work your way up to it. You need to have a kind of a little dance with it. You gotta make your way there.
Yeah, there's a flow.
Yeah.
You have it back.
Let it flow.
I follow like a flood and just...
So you guys are making yourself comfy. You do hear a knock at the door. You do room service.
Gladwin will get the door.
Okay.
Gladwin will get the door.
You see a gentleman, also a half orc, very slim for a half orc. He's roughly about 6 foot even. His tusks are actually relatively shaved down. Almost looks like maybe a distinct reason for it, but he has them shaved down. He's got a couple rings that actually pierce through his tusks. He pulls in a cart that has all the different foods and all the drinks on it that you guys ordered. Good evening, sir. I have all the food and all the liquids that you all asked for. He starts pushing the cart in. You guys have all the teas and alcohols. Immediately, Rin, you can see that there's actually what you know is a very, very expensive liquor for your kind, which is as you look at it, it's kind of like it kind of looks like a sunrise, like it's like blue and yellow mixed, but you see it almost spiral like a DNA strand kind of with it.
I'm quite happy.
You got your tea. The tea actually smells very, very beautiful. You kind of get a lavender scent from it. It smells very calming. We got for Norran, what you don't really get so much of a scent off of it, but you can just tell that it is a dark ale. The gentleman says, and then compliments from the house, and then they also brought you a large bottle of what looks like expensive mead.
Weird.
And then you guys got your salmons, any other foods you guys would have purchased. He looks at all of you. Is there anything else that I can get you? As he puts out his hand.
What does he want? I don't understand.
I give him some gold.
How much are you going to give him?
I was gonna give him 4 gold pieces because this is quite good alcohol.
That's good.
All right, so you give him 4 gold pieces. He kind of spins them up in his hand. He lays them down. Oh, thank you. You all have a good night. If you need anything else, just ring the bell as he kind of draws some attention to a bell next to the door.
What was your name, sir? What was your name, sir?
We'll just call him Chad.
Thank you, Chad.
You're very welcome. And he immediately places all the food on your dining set table, and he pulls the cart, and he very gently kind of backs out, and he closes the door for you, and he keeps moving on. You guys have the table set up with all the foods that you asked for, all the drinks that you asked for. For anybody who tries the drinks, for our tea connoisseur over here, you are smelling a very strong scent of lavender. It very much smells like tea you would have had at home. This seems like a very expensive tea that you haven't been able to find since you've been at home. It doesn't really taste familiar, but it just gives you that homey feeling. Rin, you are trying this delectable drink. It is strong, to say the least, but it is one of those strong liqueurs that you know it's going to hit you, but you're like, oh my god, this is so good, and then you start chugging it down.
So I'm just going to sit there, and I'm happy now, and I'm just going to smile, and just sit and sip my drink.
Okay.
And eat your salmon.
Sip.
eat my salmon.
Okay.
And sip more of my drink.
Norran, you, it looks like this ale is almost kind of like is more kind of like an ale port kind of a mixture.
Okay. Sure.
Very, very dark. You can almost smell that it just has a scent of just a strong, like an herbal kind of note to it. But you have all of your food, you have your drinks.
I want to set up a little like picnic with me and the two boys. Like have like a little like mini picnic.
Okay.
So, what did everyone find out today as they were exploring?
We went shopping.
Scared about that.
Oh, I'll remind everybody too, it is still storming out. In fact, the storm is actually getting stronger.
Okay.
But as you were.
Yes. Rin scared somebody to death. Not literally to death, but enough to...
Finrin?
I just wanted to find out how to break V's curse.
Somebody was responsible.
Probably the shark teeth that did it.
Wait,
But
I just smiled at him. It's not my fault he doesn't have cool shark teeth that he's jealous of.
Were you able to find out anything?
No, he wouldn't give me much information, and when I mentioned that
Oh yeah, the shady guy.
I could trade information with him, and I had information where the plague dragon was, he kind of asked me how I knew, and I said, well, kind of came from where the plague dragon was, then he ran away.
That happens a lot, doesn't it?
It
Like
does.
does have that effect.
no! What about you guys that went shopping? Did you find anything? Or hear anything?
I just, I went on a little mission and, got my rings that I found in the dungeon on the island. I got them looked at, did some trading, got some stuff. Good time. And I'll just show off my new ring, like, power rings. Like, wow.
Ooh,
Nice.
shiny.
Yep, you got your arcane things.
Yeah.
About you?
I went to a jewelry shop to get some earrings appraised, but
Oh.
they were.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
did we just grab in?
Oh no!
is it technical difficulty?
Gladlin froze up! No!
Okay, time stop. Time stop spell.
Time stop.
So about those earrings.
Yep, so you did get those. The earrings are coming in the morning.
Oh, there he is! He's back! He's back! Oh, yep.
Oh,
I know.
frog freeze.
Oh, good.
But he froze up again! Oh, there we go! Oh, yep, you're gonna be a little lucky.
He's just having go cheap. Your hat's alright.
Okay.
That was terrifying.
Let him talk.
So,
Oh no.
okay, well, we're gonna move on. Well, you guys are all convening, explaining the events of the day.
At least he had a grin on his face.
Oh, his thing went off. Or,
That's messed up.
oh, there we go. Okay.
Cool. I told them all about the gauntlet that I saw being worked on by the jeweler. There, I got it out.
Oh,
Nice.
a gauntlet. Is that the same gauntlet that we just saw our lovely menace wearing?
It's exactly that one.
So how is he back? I thought you guys destroyed him.
Oh, no, we didn't destroy him. He, disappeared. We killed his old body. And he
It's
went
time
into
for a
He has a new younger body?
Yeah,
Exit
then he
stage left.
jumped into a new body.
Oh.
Yeah.
As one does.
And now he seems to be
As
the
one
grand
does.
overseer.
That happens a lot above the water? Does this happen all the time?
No.
No.
This is not a regular occurrence.
One time.
I'm looking at Norran.
Oh, just another guy making a copy of himself. That guy.
You've seen one, you see them all.
What is wrong with the pub to see people?
It doesn't happen normally, but the only problem is that now he's the grand overseer, which the grand overseer does not truly believe that the mission that we are all on is truly a good, applies, that they should be the ones handling everything, and they should be the ones to stop the plague. And so, yeah, we're in this kind of weird situation right now, guys.
Well, if
How would he
we
have lived to that right so quickly?
I wonder if he must have killed someone, or he was already it, and he was just, disguising himself in the older body.
can we out him as a body snatcher, and maybe we can kind of dethrone him?
I
But
don't know.
it would be all related against his.
So,
Yeah, he has the military.
He's got some influence.
since you
It
guys
would-
are
it would take
officially
a lot.
talking about this now, since you guys really haven't really convened and kind of talked about it, I'll allow some people to make some checks to see if you can understand
Sure.
what happened.
Sure.
For anybody who's proficient with Arcana, you can check
Yep.
the magical properties of what has happened.
Not.
Okay.
For anybody who's proficient with nature, you can do that end. And for anybody who's proficient with religion, you can do that end.
Oh, I got nothing.
Oh no.
Oh, so
Oh no.
Ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
15?
Okay, so you got 15 on Arcana. Okay. Nature roll. What did we get?
10.
10 for the nature roll. Okay, and religion.
5.
5.
Oh, come on! Last one!
Alright, so
Oops.
you all are investigating certain parts of this that are
That's a fact.
separate. Each of you know that you can only figure out a small piece to a larger puzzle. As far as the magical properties in of its source that Norran would know, it looks like what he did was try to regain his youth. In doing so, he essentially created a copy of himself that was younger, and you're not able to tell exactly how he did it, if it's actually like an actual previous version of himself that he saved, or if he just randomly got younger. But he was able to create a duplicate of himself that was a younger version of himself. In the process, he couldn't have two of himself around, so he killed his older body. Nature, you got a 10, right?
Yep.
A lot of the energy that was drawn from was off the wilderness itself. It was a mixture of a few different things. It was a mixture of Seraphina's flame, which was the celestial portion.
Yeah.
A lot of it was off blood magic, which is off the dark end. But it was also absorbing from the actual wildlands itself. You don't know what really originally gained him, but it looks like it was kind of like the piece of three parts that kind of brought this ritual together. For the religion aspect, you got a low roll, but you're able to figure out at least a portion that you can tell that it is not the first time he's done this.
Okay.
Also, you guys know that to be a grand overseer, you must be at least 1,000 years old. He's a half-elf. Half-elves don't age much longer than humans. They're not like elves that can actually last for a long time. I mean, they still last longer than humans do, but not for 1,000 years. And he is most definitely a half-elf.
then he's using some kind of magic, or he siphoned life from something else.
Also, as far as Seraphina knows from your research, Grand Overseers must be an embodiment of light. He definitely is not that.
He's an oxymoron.
Nor is his bodyguards. You guys know from information you got when you guys were preparing for the tournament, is that his bodyguards use dark magic. Well, you didn't know they was his bodyguards at the time, but that they use dark magic, much like Norran's magic, to essentially use their powers. Even though you never saw them, because you guys never fought them, you know that's essentially one of the few informations you were told.
It's like a coup. Like, he's either doing a coup, or because... So, you know, my brother died, right? And he was supposed to have been the chosen one, for sure. But he wasn't, because I was the firstborn. And I am not a human, nor am I a celestial. I walk between two planes. Then I bet you it could be, and I've read sometimes the overseers will do things that they would be against normally, just to reset history or so, kind of thing. So I wonder if they are thinking, if they use a dark magical being or person wielder, that they could overset the history and try to fix what's going on, because I bet you they don't believe that I can do it.
I also want to say that, like, being in her little picnic area is just having, like, flashbacks of watching, like, all her friends die the first time they fought against him. So she's kind of in, like, she's paying attention, but she's not really paying attention, because, you know, that was, like, her first true failure as, you know, someone who's supposed to be helping people, of just watching her friends die and not being able to do anything about it.
Do any of us notice that V is a little off listening to this?
I mean, you guys can all pretty much tell. Some of you might notice it a little more than others, like Norran.
Insight check her!
I was gonna say, I'm not hiding that
I wouldn't assume that she's actually hiding it. You guys have all been around her enough to know when she's kind of mentally preoccupied, I guess I should say. Or something's just thrown her off.
Are you okay?
I don't want to fail you guys again.
Don't worry. We are all
When do you
in this
think you had
together.
this before?
I literally have one job, and that's to keep you guys alive, and I failed. I watched the life leave your bodies, not knowing if I could get you guys back. And we are here all together on this mission, and I failed you.
You didn't fail.
Well, we're still breathing.
We're
We're all good.
We are still here together, so in essence, you did not fail. We're all still alive.
Remember, who's got to keep my evil in check? Check.
Check.
Especially since he has that creepy mask now.
Yeah.
You love it. You know you love it.
So, when Gwendolyn was telling us about the gauntlet, did you tell us about that you had to go back there eventually to get your stuff?
I sure did.
So I have an idea. So, you know how in the last place we went, it seemed like they were waiting for me? And they were excited to see me? We haven't it seems like nobody knows who I am here.
You do have that.
So, I am wearing my traveling clothes, but I'm wondering if I should put my royal garb on and maybe That's how we can get to talk to people?
I feel like that's going to put an unnecessary target on your back, though, knowing that
I like the element of surprise.
I think we have the advantage here. If we go in the morning to talk to the guards, we can at least get a feel of how the guards feel about this overseer. If we can find one that doesn't actually like him, we can convince him to take us to the temple. And if that doesn't work, we can convince them that we are on an important mission. If their town could prosper, since it is by the sea, I am part of the Triton Guard and can establish relations with their guards.
Look at you being diplomatical.
You welcome you.
somebody.
I have my moments, thank you very much. Yes, this drink is
I like it.
very good.
I'm going to keep salmon on
I
hand.
can also change my clothing and my appearance with my new, magic ring. So.
And I could easily do some reconnaissance and scout in as maybe like a small bird or something if you would prefer.
And if diplomacy fails, we can still beat people up. I'm gonna smile with my shark teeth.
It doesn't work like that, Rin. It doesn't work like you can't just go and swing at people who don't give you what you want. It doesn't work like that. Maybe underwater it does.
Diplomacy first.
Yes, she's doing it the right way. We're gonna try the nice way.
I also like to make things go boom.
If they don't like it, then we will just
high five, Norran.
Fireball their shit.
I am very much against this idea.
I like this idea.
I'm ambivalent.
Okay.
Yeah,
So shall
very
we
much so against
for the night and wake up early tomorrow and go talk to the guards?
It's been a long day.
Well, this ale won't drink itself.
I mean, no, it would not.
There's that powder.
And drinking water.
I'm gonna finish my tea and my meal and go to bed. Oh no, can I sleep in there? Well, I guess I could sleep in a regular bed.
Oh, you were so excited!
Why wouldn't you be able to?
Come on, this was your idea!
Just in case I have a nightmare, I don't want to go poof.
Well, sometimes you just gotta risk it.
Then maybe you should sleep in the bed that's closest to the bathroom area, because I'll be asleep in the water and I'll just tidal wave in case you go with fire.
Oh, great.
I'll just continue to take advantage of the ale.
I mean, it worked good in the last battle, so...
I mean, did it though? Did it?
She didn't get
Just fine.
more flaming on. So, I guess it worked.
I didn't go crazy, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, you did a little.
No, that was
Not too much.
peanuts.
I think you might have burned some guards to an ash.
Oh.
I mean, they probably deserved it, but they're kind of
They
deserved
probably deserve it,
Hey,
yes.
we had to deal with them at some point.
it.
Escalated it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep.
Okay.
Good night, everybody.
I'm gonna go land some water.
You're gonna go in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Before I go to sleep, though, I'm going to pray to my goddess.
To the goddess of fire.
Yes.
Okay. What everybody else like to do?
Gonna...
Continue to drink.
Continue to drink.
Two fistfuls of ale. After all the fighting, Norran hasn't had a night off. He's just like, man, I've been that ride was a thing. We did a whole lot of talking.
I need to take a couple seconds. The dog is making weird noises.
Okay.
So I need to check on him. Sorry.
The pupper.
Stop up.
I'm going to let the boys choose what room or what bed they want and make sure they're all settled in, and then go have a drink with Norran. I want to get the boys settled in first.
Yeah, tell them
They are
don't burn the
born
place
here.
down.
Shush, you're not here. You're in a bathtub.
I am in a bathtub. I'm laying under the water right now.
So I get them all settled in, and then go sit next to Norran and pour myself a glass.
What's up, B?
The ceiling.
There's that.
Bum.
Full of jokes tonight. Full of jokes. Good. Don't lost your humor, B.
And then Gladlin, where are you?
I'm in the same room, just a little ways away, reading my book.
Okay. Alright.
Well, I also wanted to take off like all my like armor, so I'm just in my like clericy vestments. But I want to, that armor gets heavy after a while, and it probably needs to be cleaned.
Yeah, Miss Clankety Clankety Clank Clank. I heard you on my
4 flights of stairs, clankety clank clank clank.
It also doesn't smell too good right now, just FYI.
No comments from the peanut gallery.
Goes back to reading.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay up as long as I can until the last that last 4 hours of the meditative sleep that I need. I want to stay up until that point. I want to stay up as late into the evening as I can.
Okay.
I'll do the same.
Okay.
I'm glad I'm just going to be reading those 4 hours, or putting snide remarks into their conversation, and then meditating for 4 hours.
While the two of you are trying to stay awake, are you guys drinking?
I stop after a while because I want to keep my wits about me given my current internal situation.
Fair enough. Norran, what about you?
He's because he's trying not to think about the deal he made with F, but it's like in the back of his mind, so he's kind of internally struggling with that.
Speaking of which, have you actually looked at what you actually purchased?
I'm avoiding it right now.
Sorry,
Alright, so you're going to be drinking. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw, Norran.
Oh,
That's what I was waiting for. Oh, that's pretty good. I can hold my own with that. 16?
16. Yeah, you drink a few times. Yeah, you can handle this. You do drink to it a lot, though. That at this point, if you want to drink more, you do have to open up that complimentary bottle of mead that they gave you. As soon as you open up, it has a very, very wine smell without the sweetness. It smells delectable. And inviting to anybody who catches the aroma. But you guys...
Even who stopped drinking? Oh wait, he hasn't opened it yet, never mind.
But yeah, well, if he opened it, yeah, I mean, anybody who would have smelled it, whether they drink it or not, would actually it would smell very inviting.
Go V, I can't drink this by myself.
You also can just keep it closed.
Oh, we could. We can save it for later.
I mean, it does have a cork, so you can recork it.
Nobody does that.
Gladden wants to say, if you are worried about something, enjoy your night. I am sitting here in case anything will happen.
I can look after him. Thank you.
I'm not worried about him.
By the way, what are the little ones doing during all this?
I would hope that they would be sleeping because I put them in bed. I was waiting for them so that they were all situated and tucked in and mom friend like, and I keep my weapons and armor like away from them.
Yeah, they're pretty tuckered out. I mean, they haven't really gotten actually solid sleep since you met them. So they've been pretty much running on a couple hours every night.
Were they bouncing on the bed? Because have they ever seen a true bed?
I doubt it. So, yeah, they
I think they were excited.
Yeah, they would be really excited. They'd be bouncing all over the place. They actually, each of them would have fell asleep on each side of the bed, holding their new daggers that you guys got them.
Oh, they're happy with the daggers.
Not funny.
PSA moment, we do not endorse drinking
We do
or
not or
or sleeping with weapons.
Do not bounce on the bed with the dagger. It will not end up.
All of the characters in our campaign, besides the children, are of age.
Right.
Thanks.
Very responsible.
So, you guys, Norran, well, all the elves try to stay up until where you guys got to start meditating.
Yeah, it's a wager.
For the actual sleep time.
Joe, quick question, man.
Yeah.
I did finish a book. Do you have info you can send me on that?
Which book was it again?
The spell casting of the Brotherhood of Blades or something like that.
Okay.
One of them. I learned something about something. No.
It's the book of the Brotherhood of
The
Blades.
Yes.
It rolls right off the tongue.
So, you would have learned a few spells.
Oh shit!
When I say a few, you've learned more. Hang on a second.
You gotta restock my work.
I have it written in here. So the first thing you've learned is you have now the fighting style dual wield.
Oh, interesting.
And you've learned the spell. This is it. You've learned the spell Shadow Blade.
Ooh. Sounds flavorful.
Okay. And Booming Blade.
Ooh.
Booming Blade?
Yep.
Interesting. Okay.
You can tell that this specific book
I don't know what any of those do.
you can tell this book was specifically made to enhance a warrior's sword capabilities. Whether that means that they are becoming more ambidextrous and be able to wield two blades at the same time, or if they're not strong enough to really be able to do such an act, they can literally summon like a blade out of shadow, or just something where it is basically energy that they create a saber of some kind out of pure energy and able to wield it that way.
Okay.
The dual wield fighting style allows you to essentially dual wield without learning more feats attached to it. You can essentially dual wield no bigger than like 2 short swords at the same time. You could do like a long sword and a dagger, but allows you to dual wield them at the same time while still keeping the proficiency bonus. That is what you've learned from that. It seems more of like a introductory to being an apprentice of the Brotherhood of Blades. These are the spells and styles you must learn and master before you can be a essential knight of the Brotherhood of Blades.
Okay.
Fancy pants.
I'm trying to figure out a way I can get around this being a monk now. That requires me to think.
Seraphina, you are praying. Did you decide to go in your own specific room to pray?
The one room, because I'm going to go to sleep afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you kind of get on your knees, you pray. You close your eyes. And you start feeling another entity's fire next to you. As you open up your eyes and you see a beautiful lava-formed female beauty stand next to you as she lifts you up with a gentle grasp, lifting up your chin by just almost kind of like a slight telekinetic lift.
Is it different than what I've seen before?
Yes, it is.
Mom?
No. She is clearly Uriel,
okay.
the fire
She just
goddess.
looks different this time.
She has not shown her physical form to you yet. She has shown her celestial form.
That would be... Oh, okay.
She has shown her physical form to you. Still, though, it is incomprehensible for you to see, so you see it as a body that's made out of pure lava. You can still see that she has a female figure, long strands of hair, but much like how your strands of hair are engulfed in flame when you start expressing your emotions, her hair is permanently like that, all the way to the roots.
Okay.
She lifts you up just so gently as your body automatically reacts as you're thinking about it. You stand up in front of her. She's relatively the same height as you. She's not, she's holding a regular female height for this kind of realm. She stands before you, and I sense that you have many questions and concerns.
Yes, I do.
And she kind of like pats down on the bed.
I come sit by her.
She sits on the bed. It does not damage the bed, even though she looks like she's made out of fire.
I sit down on the bed and I pull out the book that I got that states about the tricks that this angel that lives here has done on people.
Mm-hmm.
And I also say I'm very concerned because the one guy is here and he seems to be either have taken the persona of the great overseer, or he is the great overseer, and that could be problematic for the cause that I am here for, because I need to speak to I can't remember his name, sorry. The angel.
Razio?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Razio.
Razio. And I need to speak to him, but I feel like I will be inhibited by the fact that this guy is here, and it seems that this place is very much dictated by the military, which his sister did tell me was how this place was, but I just need some guidance. I don't know how to proceed.
I understand your worries, but what is this journey but a challenge? I can help you, but I cannot tell you what to do. I will help you guide your path, but if I do any more than that, I am impairing the great journey.
I can understand that.
She kind of takes one finger so gently and she kind of touches right at your heart. I can help you out for a few hours.
Okay.
I must warn you though, Raziel is one of our first. he is much older than I am, and even though I'm an elemental, he is... Let's just say age makes a big difference in her power.
Makes sense. Is there anything... I mean, I bought this book, but I don't know if it's truly talks of him. I was thinking of reading it before I would go, and I wasn't know. From what I've been told, he is fond of tricks in riddles. So I got these other 2 books to give as an offering. I thought maybe that would help. Do you know if he takes offerings?
Raziel accepts many offerings. He does enjoy a riddle or 2, but he is not pleased by being outskilled in his main joy.
Right.
I would not.
I wasn't going.
Plan on riddling him, but
Oh no. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to show that I knew of him in something that he delighted. So I wanted to give him some riddle books and trick books as an actual a token of how much I appreciate his need and his needs in this world and his people.
She touches the book, places her hand
Which
on
book
it.
does she which one does she touch?
The
The one
book.
about how he... Okay.
Just the one of random riddles.
Okay.
Where it was just a 50-page hardcover. She presses her hand on it. As you can see that she closes her eyes. And she lifts her hand up, and you can feel the weight of the book immediately increase. As now what you have is about the same size book, but it is locked. And it has almost a steel covering instead of an actual kind of a wood covering, which the original one had. And the actual face of it has an actual closed eye.
Oh.
I'll offer this to you. You wish to offer to him what he treasures dear. I would not recommend open it yourself,
Okay.
but to challenge him to open it.
Oh, okay. Do you think he will... So he he holds dear the challenge of
He likes the challenge, but
Okay.
be warned, he might be the oldest of all of us, but he is a spoiled child.
Understandable.
He has
So if he doesn't get his way, he will have a fit.
He has cursed many mortals for what really they outsmarted him. He might think of himself as the god of tricks, but really what he is a crybaby with wings.
Oh,
Tell us how you really feel.
that
Wow.
makes me understand how his sister spoke of him. She spoke of him as like a doting older sister style, like where she cared for him, even though I think he's older than her. So that means there must be because of that. Of the
Well,
way he
Leliel
acts.
is much younger than her big sister, but she's a mystery in of herself.
That's true. It's very true. I'm noticing that a lot of you are mysteries, but that's okay. We need mystery in this world.
But to another matter at hand. I originally gave you the power you have because of a man who was about to kill you. And you now see him in front of you. Normally, I would have any of my disciples either confront it head-on or escape. None of these options seem paramount.
True.
But I can tell you one thing. Out of everyone in this town, even though it is not my territory, I can sense the life force, the energy about them. Him, I sense nothing.
Like a void.
When you found him before, he was as plain as day to me. But the form that he took when he defeated you in battle was invisible to me. There's very few mortals in this realm that can escape my sight. Only the undead have that power to hide themselves from me.
Oh snap.
I see.
For I embody the power of the Phoenix.
Right.
My power is to give life where life is lost. My power has no effect on this man.
Okay.
She kind of looks at you. She puts her 2 hands on your shoulders and she looks at you. Before I leave, I forgot one thing. And out of her shadow behind her, you see another form come out. A beautiful woman, fair skin. Locks of hair flowing as if there's a constant wind in this room. Wearing a very, very feminine silk robe. Walking in, almost levitating, about a couple inches off the ground as she's walking on plain air. She looks at you. My daughter. It has been too long.
Dun, dun, dun.
Mom! How are you here?
I'm always here. I'm always with you.
Thought Father always said that you had to leave and that you probably died on the journey. How are you here?
Your father never really truly understood the gravity of what powers I contain. I can always be with you, even if I'm not next to you. I exist in another realm, but my powers extend much further than that. And she takes her hand as her hand kind of meshes with Uriel's hand as it touches your heart. As long as you contain the fire within you, that's always an extension of my power, my love. You are a piece of me, as you're a piece of your father. But as long as you have that power within you, I will always be there. Which is why, when you lost that power, I asked Uriel to save you, knowing that something was going to happen. As Uriel looks back at her, she steps up. You only have a moment. Uriel dissipates into flames. As your mother sits down on the bed right next to you, she kind of swipes up against your cheek.
I do the whole where I put my head on her lap,
Okay.
like a small child would.
It's been a long time. I see you every day. My dreams, I think about you all the time. But I must confess, if I could be here, I'd be here more often. I'm here to give you a message.
Okay.
Whether you know this or not, the human kingdom has fallen.
I felt it in my heart, but I didn't want to admit to myself.
She looks at you, but you must be strong. All of them, whether they are alive, taken, they're counting on you. And
What about the one guard? I can't remember his name
Annan.
from long ago.
Annan.
Yeah.
She looks
Is
at
he
you.
gone too?
I cannot sense who survived and who died. I don't even know if your father's alive. My attachment is only to you. My eyes can only gaze upon the area that you exist in.
Right.
She kind of puts her hands over one of your eyes as you immediately feel your eyelids closing. As you start seeing a vision of two people. You can hear her whispering in you. Be warned. You see a vision of a man who is a black dragonborn carrying a long blue scimitar. You see the image of Valeris. These men's goals are to impede your journey. But your job is not to stop them. Do not allow them to even cross your path. You survived him once, but I implore you, as you immediately pull yourself back and you look at her, she's staring you right in the face with a dead stare. Do not, I repeat, do not challenge them.
Okay.
Both of them are
I
not,
understand.
their powers do not belong to this realm. And therefore, they are not to be trifled with. As her voice starts kind of whispering in distance, as you start seeing her physical form starts turning a little more gradient as it starts disappearing.
No.
As she just kind of holds you. I'm sorry I must leave, but as she says, I only have a moment. But remember, I'll always be with you. As you can feel the last piece of her was touching your heart as she disappears.
Tears run down my cheeks. Silent tears.
Okay, so you guys all have your versions of rest. Some of you wait till the last minute to take your meditation. Some of you sleep in a porcelain tub.
Because I'm sure she wakes early just like I do. So I go over to her and I tell her of the vision and the seeing my mom and the fact that we need to. She said that we cannot cross, like we cannot challenge the two people because their powers and who they are now are not of this realm. It's from a different plane.
I'm gonna sigh and just, I know our mission must come first. We must complete the mission. If we manage to complete it and survive, then I think I may have my revenge on him, but until then, I think we should get you to the temple.
Thank you for understanding. I didn't think my mom would come visiting. I only prayed to my goddess, and she brought my mom. So
You know, those who have departed us have weird ways of showing up again.
It's very true. You know about that.
Yeah, I know something about that.
I guess we should go see if the others are awake or not hungover.
So I know
you want to hear for this?
So if you guys decided to take your meditations at the proper time, you guys would have broken out of meditation right about the time they woke up.
Is Norran hungover?
He is not.
Hey!
He's doing pretty good.
Where's the fire?
So I tell the rest of the group what happened, and then to the advisement that we should not trifle with them, seeing that they are not of this plane.
We heard we went up against bigger odds than this.
I think the warning coming from both a goddess of the flame, who is of all birth, of all creation and destruction, and the fact she can't sense them or touch them, and then the fact that my mother, who has always been someone who has known things from different planes of existence because of being truly, I mean, she's a genie, so
Yeah.
I don't think we should trifle with. I think we've been warned, and
We're running out of time. We should get back to our mission.
Agreed.
Before we head to the temple, I think it may be wise for us to both go to the jeweler that I went to yesterday and inquire about that gauntlet, but also so I can get my earrings.
do you want us all to go with you, or should we?
I don't think we should split up today, knowing who is out there.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. So you guys.
I'm gonna turn to the boys and make sure that I express that we are not stealing anything today or tomorrow, or for as long as we are here, we're not to steal anything.
As soon as B walks away, I look at him and I say, "You know what to do."
When they're first by B, they're like, "Oh, okay," and then Ren comes by and is like, "Oh yeah, okay." Shh.
And I look at them sternly and say, "Just don't get caught."
Oh, we never get caught. No, you're
No.
And
Don't
I'm
do
trained
magic.
too well.
Don't do magic.
Don't do magic,
not.
but that's what we do. We like magic.
Don't get caught.
Oh, well, we don't get caught, but we need magic to don't get caught.
So therefore, you just don't steal and you don't have to worry about it.
They just kind of like
We improvise.
They're like, yes. They just kind of like looking like they're kicking rocks over the corner. Alright. So you guys make your way out of the room, you start heading down. You still have the room for another day, for another night. You start making your way out. Before you head out, the attendant is still there in the morning. Good morning. How was your stay? Hope everything was pleasant.
It was wonderful, thank you.
Is there anything you'd like us to prepare for you when you return?
Just dinner and drinks again, I think.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah, we'll definitely, when you return, I'll definitely make sure that we have someone prep up some more food and more drinks.
Can I have some venison? That would be very helpful.
Oh, absolutely, yes. We will have some venison.
And some more tea. That tea was very good.
I'm glad that you enjoy it. She mentions to you that if any of the drinks that you had last night tickle your fancy, she kind of points over to a corner where they have like a little shop, and then you actually see all the ingredients to make the drinks that they made for you guys.
I totally sidetrack and walk right over there.
You actually see like it actually shows like what you were drinking was like actually one of the main recipes of like the month, and it's a mixture of like the regular like aqua liqueur used to drinking, but it's mixed with like a almost it's like a pineapple extract that they mix with it, and there's like a whole pack you can buy for ingredients to actually make the drink.
How much?
It would be.
Wait.
It'd be
You buying the recipe or the whole thing?
To get the whole pack.
Wait.
Maybe the whole thing.
Wait.
Do you know how to make that aqua, or what ingredients are used in your realm to make that aqua liqueur?
You could roughly figure it out, but just like without actually seeing a recipe, you'd be kind of like guessing at certain things.
So I can at least buy the aqua liqueur, right?
Yeah, you could buy the liqueur.
He wants to druid craft your use.
Well, I'm actually proficient in making alcoholic beverages.
Well, there you go.
Well, you can definitely try her drink, and then you can inspect it, and then you know how to. You can be like the whole chef thing. You can like.
Oh my god!
You really want to try my drink?
Oh, this goes against. I will try it. You need to be clear-headed today.
Okay, so
Another time. So I'm gonna get a bottle of the liqueur at least.
just the bottle. Okay.
Yes.
So the bottle itself is 1 gold.
I'm buying 3 of them.
You're gonna buy 3 bottles. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you do
I hate
D&D today?
I bought
Like in real life. Oh my god.
I went shopping.
Do they have any tea in the shop?
Yes, they do. All the tea that
Who
you
needs it?
tried.
We're out of the tea business. We're in the
They have a
business
shelf.
now.
None of their teas have any extra additives to them. They're all just like any kind of tea shop you go to. Some lavenders. You got some teas that actually have some honey extracts. You see different kind of teas actually made in barrels of port. There's different kind of alcohols too. There's different kind of liqueurs. The mead that they brought up to you, they have available for purchase. It looks like they got just kind of full stock of like kind of everything you could find in this town.
I think we should keep going now.
Okay.
I just
You guys
want to get up. Yeah.
you make your way outside, and you can see compared to the previous day where it was very, very packed because you're in the residential district. This time, even though the rain is pouring down, you can see that the streets have been, cleaned off. Any kind of leaves or any kind of dirt has been brushed away, and the main pathway that is kind of like the highway of this town that leads all the way to the top has been decorated in a long red carpet that extends all the way from the top of the mountain where the temple resides to the base. When you look, there is a tent, a large noble tent put at the harbor district, where you can clearly see this is where you would assume that Valerius is staying for the time until he is introduced his way up. You see that outside there's a couple elven guards, not the one, just regular standard elven guards wearing regular elven medium armor, which is essentially like an elven style steel, decorated in very fitting helms, and they both have black steel sabers at their side. The decorations of them are black with intricate golden edgings to them, with a symbol on the chest of the armor that actually shows the house of the High Council.
Mm.
And they are essentially standing at guard right at the entrance to the tent. This tent is huge. It is probably like 60 by 80.
So we go away from that. We don't go by that.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the part where you start doing plan disguise? And disguise our way in?
Going into the tent.
Out of curiosity, is it still storming outside too?
It is getting worse. This storm is officially blanketing the sky. Even though, V, you can tell that it is daytime, it is not impairing you. It is dark. At this point, the cloud is so gray and dark that if you did not know what time of the day it was, you would assume it's night.
Did we check if it was magical in nature or not?
You guys
Last
did
session,
check.
I don't-
It's by no means this is a magical storm, but it seems like
Okay.
the base of it was being summoned by someone with magical. You guys could easily assume that this town,
Okay.
based off of the way it's decorated, normally gets a lot of rain. With an easy guess, you guys can really assume that this is a town where they find rain as a ritualistic thing. They cast upon the town a rainstorm that occurs once in a blue moon, so to speak, and it's kind of a blessing of kinds.
Okay.
But
To-
we need to... Oh, go ahead.
To leap as far as saying that they probably cast a storm in a welcoming of Valeris entering the town would be an easy guess.
So we need to continue on to the temple.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to go to the jewelry shop first, so that...
The jewelry shop is not far. It is about a couple blocks away.
And we need to stay away from that tent.
And this tent is quite a distance away. I mean, you guys are roughly about 300 yards higher than it. So
We also need to find a different way to get into the temple.
Sneaky sneak.
So, you guys start making your way over to the jewelry store. You see the main one that sticks out like a sore thumb, which is where Gladland's leading you to, which is very decorated compared to the rest of the stores. In its vicinity, it is the one that very much looks like it stands out, being very, very overly high class. You guys get in. You see that outside the shop, there's a lot of what looks like reporters and other like journalists that are like taking notes and stuff like that. And it looks like it currently has a new display on that shows different items that has been used that this jewelry store has made or has contracted to fix up for nobles. It's currently the hot spot for people to be oohing and eyeing over at the time. Obviously because they just made a centerpiece for the main site of the town that he's wearing. You guys make your way in, going through a little bit of crowd compared to before where it was only a couple of people inside. It is now crowded. You do see the gentleman that you dealt with the previous night standing over in the same spot. He's polishing some, what looks like a wand of some sort, but you do see that he has the safe behind him.
I use my druidcraft to make a minor gust of wind around myself and the group, and to do my whole hair billowy thing, so that people will part the way and let us through.
It's so natural.
You start pushing people out of the way where it'd be so subtle. You're actually kind of pushing people into like glass shelves and stuff like that, so they're kind of like getting a little insulted. It's like, oh, how dare you? And they're very much very posh about like, oh, God, just excuse.
Especially since he's, like 90% naked. Yeah, I'd imagine so.
I only put the best sleeves on today, don't worry.
The best
good
leaf
today.
The best leaf. Singular.
Just the one. It's a big one.
You made sure this time that wasn't the poison oak, though, right? You didn't want to have that problem again.
No,
We digress.
So, you're able to, not very subtly, but make your way over to the gentleman at the counter. He sees you make your way through. Oh, sir, welcome back. I'm sure that you are pressing for time, so he immediately kind of like steps down, He puts his hands inside like a little door in the safe, and you can see him kind of pulling in some switches. Door opens, and he pulls out a box for you. As he pulls out the 3 pairs of earrings. So, over my investigation to these, I have discovered that at total, if you decided to trade them to me, I could pay you 25 platinum.
Okay.
For the whole set.
Would you be able to tell me a little bit more information about them before I make that decision?
Oh, of course. He kind of sets them, spreads them neatly on kind of like a little pillow to each side. He points at one of the gold pieces, and says you, this looks like it's based off of what I could tell was probably meant for a king of some time. If you look so closely, and it kind of shows you that there's a very, very light engraving into the side that looks like it's a very, very fine edging inside the earring. It's pretty. It looks like a very rare piece. But and then she kind of like brushes you over to the other two. These are kind of where the main pieces reside. This one, and he points over to another gold piece. This one, by no means, is aesthetically pleasing, but I believe that if 2 people each individually wear these earrings, they are mentally bonded with each other. He points over to another one, and with these 2 rings, I believe this is I should phrase this correctly. They allow you to see what is not apparent. And he kind of leaves it as vague as that.
Are those earrings or rings?
Earrings. There are 3 pairs of earrings. The rings are what Norran had. The earrings are what Gladlin had.
Okay.
He looks at you and it's just 25 platinum.
So the first pair you're saying is just largely normal and ornamental?
By no means could it possibly have. If you're looking for some kind of enchanted properties, I'm not an enchanter by any means, they could have something that resides within it, but it would be an old enchantment. It's, as far as I can tell, it would be a very beautiful set. That's as far as I can tell of it.
I'm gonna whisper to Gladwin, do you truly want to sell these? Because you could get a better price.
Did you whisper that just loud enough so that the guy could hear it?
No, I didn't yet.
You whispered it?
The bargain lady.
Did you whisper it or you didn't whisper it?
I whispered it.
Okay.
I'll whisper back to her. I intend to keep all 3.
I'm keeping a firm grip on the boys' hands to make sure that they don't linger.
He kind of grabs like a bag that looks pretty heavy and kind of puts it right next to the bag, the pillow that has all the rings on it. So do we have an accord?
I would have preferred to get a second opinion on these before I proceed with any selling. However, we will definitely keep your business in mind. It appears that you are flush with customers today, and it shouldn't be a problem missing out on this one opportunity.
I completely understand. And he pulls out from behind him another bag and he slams it on top. Double. 50 platinum.
Deal.
You know, desperateness only smells of weakness, and I'll take the rings and I'll turn around.
Oh, the earrings!
Damn!
Earrings, and you just said nope.
Please tell me you're left with a Z-snap.
Z-snap.
No, we can do that though if you want.
Z-snap.
Posse snap.
Such a posse, you know.
He then
got
just
with
puts
you.
them back in the case, and he offers it to you. He's like, okay, that is no problem. I still require payment for my services.
Oops.
Yeah.
Already had the amount that he was going to pay him, so
Well, did you pay it already?
he got. I thought you did.
Yeah, I paid up front.
Oh, did you? Okay. All right.
So then we already got
But
money.
it's like, well, I understand.
Denied.
Have a very well day, and I hope you enjoy the ceremony. And he bows in front of you, and he turns over to go help another customer.
Quick question.
Yeah, he can't
I'm
hear you.
not sure how-
Someone else.
Ooh.
Well, no, DM.
Oh, damn. Okay.
So how punk can our characters get with earrings? Like, how many earrings can we wear?
All of them. Just like,
Pierced.
Because the
Purchasing
rule is a
your
little, since the rule is a little odd when it comes to earrings, because normally you don't find too many enchanted earrings. I'll go by the rule that if they're hoops, which will probably be what I'm going to do, you can probably do 2 per ear. So you can do 1 for the lobes, 1 for the actual top.
Upper part of your ear.
Yeah,
your
so 1 for the top and
pointy
1 for the bottom. So you can have 2 pairs of earrings at the most.
Okay. That's good to know. I won't equip anything yet. It's leaving, but I'm getting to it.
Okay. Alright. As you're starting to make your way out, you do see that you're being blocked to leave the store due to some soldiers stopping people from leaving the current store. As you see a parade of soldiers, mostly elven, start marching their way up the steps past you. These look like just an early procession, not actually the ceremony beginning, but looks like they're starting to place themselves at different sections as being essentially noble guards to make sure that no one tries to assassinate the High Overseer, the Grand Overseer, as he's making his way up in a peaceful act.
do we know what clan they're from?
Get away.
A clan?
Clan or
Yeah,
any
we know the clan.
They're elves. They're not really part of a clan. You can see
Okay.
that they have the symbol on of the High Order, the High Council, which all of you would know is a very mysterious kingdom that rules over the others, and is very rarely seen only under very, very specific circumstances.
Right on.
Also passes by you, heading its way up, looking directly and straight forward, almost like it would be dishonorable of him to dare look at peasants, is a large, 6'5" tall, black dragonborn, wearing black leather, full cloak, fitted armor, with a glowing, enchanted, almost blue sapphire saber on his back. Walking up, partially cloaked, moving his way up. Almost looks like all the soldiers are keeping a distance from him. Looks like he's kind of leading the group.
I lean over to Ren and say, "That's the one we have to really stay away from."
Do we?
Yes, we do.
Ren, you're muted.
This is wonderful, and we're right outside.
So as he
So now we have to sneak past him.
he does move a way up, and he stops. They all keep moving all the way up, but he stops on the middle level where the bridge level is. He looks down as a couple of the men are standing next to him. Since he knows that most of the town's gaze is on him, he immediately looks back at the town beneath him. I'm sure you're all wondering what the Arbiter's doing here.
Nope, not really.
I know the rumors that go around with my presence. I will assure you that I'm only here to protect. The ceremony that we are gracing your town with is exactly that. We are coronating the Grand Overseer today, and you are all lucky enough to be in his presence. Be grateful that is what you get, and do not provoke me in any way. If you decide to watch from a distance and keep to yourselves, and keep to your class, I will be out as quick as I'm in. As he immediately turns around, puts his hands behind his back as he walks up the further steps to the noble territories with a very gentlemanly walk. As a couple soldiers are accompanying him on his left and right side. The crowd is no longer blocking you from exiting, but now when you go out into the main path that starts from the bottom and works its way up, about 20 steps, there is a elven soldier on each side. They look like they're there just as like if this was a presidential thing, like you have like a sniper or something like that on each side that's making sure that no one's ready to assassinate the big boy in charge.
Okay.
How feasible would it be to fly to the temple and bypass all this?
Oh, okay, so we'll break this off in two parts. Yes, you can definitely fly. Are you going to be seen? Hell yes.
Yes.
You will be seen.
Okay.
There's no way for you to hide the fact that you're going to be flying due to the fact that you don't even see much birds. So you're going to be the only creature that's really going to have wings, and you are going to be large. I mean, your wings extend out longer than you are tall.
And
wings. Yeah.
So
is there any entrances to like the caves
yes.
that are in this tunnel or in this mountain?
Yes, so there are still the two entrances to the mines that are still being used by the dwarves. Those parts are not guarded just due to the fact that out of all positions that the dwarves still occupy, that's still theirs is the mines. So the bridge platform is where the dwarves reside, even though it's mostly focused on being the grand bridge that connects the northern and the southern parts of the territories to this mountain. It is large enough to still have houses, taverns on it, because this is a section where the dwarves still reside that they were allowed to keep to themselves. On the northern and southern side, where the bridges connect, there are entrances into the mountain itself that lead into the tunnels, to the mines. Without finding further information, you have no idea what the actual layout of the tunnels are, whether they drop further into the mountain or they actually raise up. You do know that they must eventually connect to the temple due to the fact that those tunnels are what got them to discover the temple.
Oh, maybe we can go through that way, guys? What do you guys think?
I was gonna suggest that method because I have no way to disguise myself. So
I can't disguise myself either.
Oh,
Pretty blue. I stand out.
Okay.
So, if you guys were to disguise yourself, do you even know what you would disguise yourself as?
One of the guards.
Okay. Now,
I'd be a horse.
be a horse.
Hey, we can be buddies.
Okay, you be a horse. Okay. There are horses. I mean, there are horses. They're pulling out rocks and stones. It's very rare due to the fact that this mountain has been harvested for the past 500 years. They're really scratching to the bare surface to get stuff out. So you occasionally see a horse come out each side, maybe once every half day. When you get up to this section, if you guys do make your way up there, it does immediately turn to a racial populace change. You went from an occasional dwarf here or there, with a lot of elves, a lot of half-orcs, which populate most of the bottom part, a lot of goblins, a lot of halflings. Where immediately you go onto this platform, there are some nobles, there are some soldiers, but mostly it's about 75% dwarf. But it seems to be secluded on this one section, which is exactly halfway up the mountain. The other thing, too, is where most of the other spots are built into the mountain, this spot literally is like a cutoff. It's like where the mountain actually kind of shades itself down a little bit, and it actually turns into a flat surface about 60 feet in for a large bridge walkway. Almost like if you were driving on, like over in Europe where you're driving on one of the roads that's built into the actual mountain. A lot like that.
Okay.
I think that's the easiest path of least resistance to go.
I agree.
We're going to take a break for a couple minutes, let everybody grab something to drink. Stretch out, go to the bathroom. Right now it is 8:30. We'll reconvene 8:35.
We will be right
Stream is still going to stay up, so don't feel like it's going to turn off. So just, step away for a second.
No one dressing on camera. Welcome back, Andrew.
Thanks, it's good to be back. Man, I wish we could disguise our way in there.
I know, I really wanted to be a horse.
I wanted to do like the whole James Bond thing, snoop around, hide.
We are not a sneaky group. I will give us that.
Yeah, we're not spies. I mean, it'd be cool to like ride on you as a horse and then just.
Who said you'd be able to ride me? No.
Well, that's not how that works.
Well, consent, Andrew, consent.
What's your cat doing? Is it a cat?
I don't know. He's just, I opened the book and he's exploring and learning and growing something that he has already familiarized with himself with 50 times.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you're gonna go over there? Don't do it.
Don't do it!
He's gonna knock something on the floor. I just know it. But he's my child, but he's an idiot.
So, people who are watching, all music is done by Monument Studios. We bought the rights to their stuff, so they're allowing us to use their music. So if you guys like any music, go to Monument Studios. And then the artwork is done by Ambre, who's one of the players in our campaign. So if you guys like the artwork, that is actually done by her. What?
V's dog, Corey's, oh, there she is, she's back.
Oh, Ted.
Dog is taking a little Ted. Oh, good old Ted.
Got the good old Ted time, some Ted talk.
Yeah. We love TED Talk. Right, Ted?
Welcome to my TED Talk.
Oh, everything got messed up now because she turned off her cam. Shoot. Oh, fuck, it messed it up.
Do you have to say this is part 1?
No, it's showing my iTunes as its problem. I didn't know she was gonna turn off her cam.
Oh no! Rin!
We can't start with our Rin.
Hey, this is just a learning experience.
Joe, did you fix it?
I can't till she gets back on.
Oh.
Currently, I'm occupying her cam.
Oh, okay.
Okay, she's back on.
Hooray! Problem solved?
Problem solved now. Alright, so, well that's good, because it reverted it back to normal, so that's good. So you guys are on the Grand Bridge that connects the southern northern territories to the mountain itself. It is beautiful, but it's constantly dirtied up to the fact that constant doors come back and forth through the mines. Whether or not they're actually gaining anything out of the process, they are still being productive and passing back and forth. You can see that the doors themselves are actually, a lot of them that are working more productively are actually coming in from one side, whether it's the southern or northern side, and then what they'll do is they'll actually take a full cart and they'll actually move it all the way over to the other tunnel. What is going on chat that you guys are just doing like crazy?
Sorry.
Nothing.
Jeez.
I've gotten a totally awesome birthday gift.
Oh my god, that's cool.
And now we're twins!
That's amazing.
So, you guys can see that they're there. There are no guards at the cave entrances, by any means. There are guards constantly back and forth occupying the area, but they're not the elven guards. These are regular military guards that live in this area. In fact, the only spot that the elves don't occupy right now is they're not like purposely avoiding the bridge. It just looks like a spot they don't care to really cover.
So, is there, even though we're not rogues, is there a way we can knock them out with
Why do we need to
being
knock
stealthy?
them out?
Yeah.
Knock who out?
Norran.
Who says they're gonna let us in?
Knock who out? Who do you want to knock out?
One of the guys.
But can't we
There's
choose
like a total
to
of
let us
like
in?
there's like 25 guards on this level,
Oh, that's quite a bit.
and it's a crowded street. So like,
I thought there
if
was
you're
like
gonna knock them out, you're gonna be seen doing it. You're not gonna really just kind of like be Assassin's Creed and just kind of like walk in the crowd, just like stab someone and keep walking in the crowd.
Gotcha. I thought there was like 2 to the cave. So. Okay.
No.
Well, we're not even up there all the way yet.
Yeah, I mean, you guys haven't really in that position yet. You guys, this is what you guys can
Okay.
see from where you are now.
Oh, right on.
We could just try, as much as I like knocking people out, we could just try walking up and trying to talk to them to get by since we have the princess with us.
Oh, alright.
I know, knocking people out is fun.
Fun for us.
Seriously, we don't want to bring any attention to ourselves.
Right, that's why I was going, I didn't realize.
I looked at the boys and I'm just like, we don't want attention brought to ourselves.
Yeah, we're great at blending in.
I'm gonna turn to the boys and say, as a warrior, you must learn to be subtle at times. This is one of those times.
And as a child, you need to learn to listen to your elders.
Sometimes we make things go boom!
Uncle Norran's over there with a firecracker. Here, boys!
While you guys are conversing, the sound of trumpets, drums, and different other musical instruments are starting as you start hearing a procession of music, almost introducing somebody.
Oh, is it coming by us?
It's coming from down at the harbor. As the music starts playing, almost in an angelic tune, as you also hear some of the elves also kind of chanting. Immediately, everybody starts taking to the sides of the streets, as if a parade is about to start to happen.
Shit, we need to get off the streets as soon as possible.
Do I know this song?
What?
Do I know this song?
Everybody would probably know the song. It's a ceremonial song of like a song that plays when you're essentially a noble's being promoted to a high council member.
Let's get out of here.
Got it.
I hate ceremonies. It's boring. Stupid.
You guys are restricted to your side. At this point, the elves that have taken their positions are stopping people from crossing to the other side of the streets. So you could go to like the nearby shops if you wanted to, but you're restricted to the south side of the mountain now, unless you're going to purposely try to cross and get caught.
Yeah, let's just keep moving.
Oh, really?
No, we don't want to be caught.
So let's put directions up properly. You guys are on the south side. If you're looking at the mountain from the harbor, the south side is the left side of the mountain.
Okay.
If you went, as for those of you who actually know that north does not mean up, if you start going up towards the mountain, that means you're going east. Harbor is. I'm sorry. If you're going up the mountain, it's west. If you're going down to the harbor, it's east. If you cross to the other side, it's north.
Let's just make our way towards the mountain, but stay on this side of the street.
So you guys are going to go up the mountain or
That'll
down?
work.
The mountain.
Up the mountain is where the temple is, right?
Mm-hmm. If you go up any further, you're going to go onto the main Grand Bridge section, where the doors are side. You can go there.
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's do it.
So you start making your way through the crowd. Are any of you going to be constantly looking down while you're doing this, or are you guys just going to be focusing forward and just not paying attention to what the grand procession is?
I'll keep a watch down.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to keep watch.
Okay. Everybody give me a perception.
That was my... okay.
I'm going to guide myself because I can do that.
Okay. So, for a total, I only want to hear numbers from anybody who got a 15 or higher.
Me.
What'd you get?
Unknown.
What'd you get?
I got a 24.
Okay.
I got 25.
25. What a way to beat it by 1. Anybody else?
I got a... This was perception?
Yeah.
Okay, I got a 20. Spooky.
Spooky 20.
I got a 16.
16. And then what'd you say, Rin? 2?
2.
So, for most of the group, especially Gladlin and Sarah, you're able to constantly move through the crowd and able to see behind you. As far as V and Norran, you are still able to see behind you, but you're not really you're not able to get a good vision of the harbor as they are able to. Rin, you are just focused on just trying to get out of this area. You're not even bothering looking back. You're just like, fucking move out of my way. Come on through.
She's a fish out of water.
Yeah.
It's okay.
You guys are starting to make your way up, and you do make your way up progressively to the Grand Bridge line. On the way up there, you do see the beginning of the procession coming up. For Gladlin and Sarah, you do see at the bottom, you see that there are a total of 20 elven soldiers in front and behind, so 10 in front, 10 behind, of Grand Overseer Valeris and his 2 knights, as you know as the V brothers. They are slowly taken step by step, as now he is wearing a long, oversized kind of silk kimono, very, very intricate. Has looks like a certain design pattern on it that almost kind of glows with the actual hue of the gauntlet that's made on him. And compared to how the sleeves are exposed, he actually kind of had it tailored on one side so he could fit the gauntlet on to his arm, which goes on his right arm for anybody who's curious. As occasionally what he'll do is he'll take his left arm and you'll see a couple kids, and he will kind of fire off some sparks of simple magic to kind of amuse the kids. He'll see a couple women swooning on another side, and then he will kind of make a very intricate style white rose that is kind of his trademark. He'll give it to him. As you can see that the crowd is loving him. He is moving up.
I think he's trying to copy you, Gladlin.
I'm not liking this mockery.
You can see that it doesn't matter what class anybody is. They are either in love with him or just love the fact that they are being honored to have such a grand occasion in their simple, humble town. And this half the women are swooning over him. The other half are nobles that are thinking that, oh, we could maybe have an event, and he's a bachelor. If he marries our noble house, we could, think you can make more money off of it. You can hear some people kind of thinking of like, oh, we can do this, we can do that to make us more money. You guys start progressively making your way up as he starts getting up to halfway point to you guys, and you guys make your way up to the Grand Bridge area, the center of the mountain. Now that you're up here, you do see that other than the big, huge red carpet that occupies the center of it, which is now, they're not allowing dwarves to cross back and forth due to the fact that they got dirty boots, and they're carrying carts full of dirty stones. It is separated that you are now only by the southern entrance to the actual mountain. You see that this small section is almost like the size of it, even though it's considered a small area, is roughly the size of many towns if you walked into. It's still big enough to occupy several taverns, a couple inns, not as big as the inn that you went in before, but a simple traveling town that you guys might have occupied before. It very much resembles that. Has the basic amenities, has a regular medical business in case if anybody gets damaged from being in the mines. This is where they go.
Not hurt, just severely damaged.
Either or. They're dwarves, they can tough out regular pain, but this is kind of where they would go if they actually got maybe an appendage cut off due to some damage or something major. There is a regular herbal store here. It's quite small. It looks like it's one of the businesses that don't really make good money here, but it's still, there it is. There's a couple inns. There are more taverns than there is anything else. And there is what looks like a supply depot. This looks like basically their general store. It's a mixture of both for travelers, since it's the road that travelers would take if they didn't want to actually come into the town, but they need to at least cross through the mountain. This would be the regular supply depot that you would go to buy general goods, anywhere from just simple daggers to buying yourself any kind of potions, just regular things. The only things they wouldn't really occupy is any kind of enchanted items or anything bigger than a short sword. This side is not occupied due to the fact that now most of the crowd is kind of standing there as if you're at a parade and you decide to occupy the space outside the parade. It is pretty empty, since 90% of the crowd of this side of the town is standing, oohing, and eyeing. The dwarves themselves don't really seem to care, as they almost seem to be spitting in the general direction of this being sullying their great grand mountain.
Ooh, we like them if they're upset.
Yeah.
Yes. Take back the kingdom.
A lot of them aren't actually on the streets, they're in the taverns themselves, kind of almost like drinking this and just kind of drink until this day is over with, and just hopefully he'll be gone, and we can have, we can have our small piece of the mountain, and we can just live out our days.
Can we?
These are our people.
Yes, these are our people.
Sure, I'll join them for a drink and.
There are a total of 3 taverns on the south side of the bridge.
Oh shit!
One of them is an exposed tavern. One of them is an exposed tavern. It's very much kind of during the day, even though it's raining out, it is still no walls, kind of more of a hut. This seems to be well occupied. It doesn't have any tables. It's specifically just a bar section with about a total of 25 stools, all occupied. But they're all dwarves, with the exception of a couple halflings and one dirtied elf. There is a couple of the taverns that are businesses. Each of them look like regular eateries that are taverns also, so they're like bar and grills.
Okay.
We should probably just continue on and not stop at a tavern.
Muster on.
We can't afford to get distracted.
Yeah, but we also need to find good passage through the mountain.
By the time that you guys start walking away, and you start making your way down the bridge level, you can start hearing that the music is led up to your section, and the Grand Overseer decides to stop. He looks back down, much like the Arbiter has. He makes a speech.
Of course he does.
Can we just keep walking?
Sure, you can just keep
How
walking.
far away from him are we, by the way?
Probably about a block.
How many feet is that?
A lot.
I mean, if you want to actually do math,
I'm just taking into consideration possibly casting a spell if we get one off before we die.
That's why I suggest that we just keep walking and ignore what he has
it's
to
roughly
say.
about 2,500 feet.
Okay. Alright. So I need to know.
I estimated it as about half a mile. It's a wide mountain. If you guys are consistently walking, you can hear the music, but you can't really hear the speech. So you start making your way through, and you're about halfway point to the actual cave entrance. There are no guards posted at the cave entrance. Most of the guards themselves either look like they're kind of watching the parade, or they are at a local watering hole, if you would like to call it, and decide to do their own part. No guards seem to really be paying attention to you. At this point, it looks like the dwarves that are on current duty are on a break due to the parade, so no one's actually at the entrance of the cave.
So here's our chance.
Yeah.
Get the fuck in there.
Let's go.
Alright, so you start walking ahead and you see the bridge straight ahead of you that leads to the southern territory, and to the right is the entrance to the cave leading directly in. The cave does say authorized personnel only in Dwarvish, but you guys still move your way in. And the tunnel itself is fully lit. It does have torches placed on different parts of the walls. You can see that there's a bunch of carved marks all over the place. Looks like they've been digging to the bare minimum of the mountain, other than the fact that it needs to still keep up its structure, so it doesn't all fall apart due to the rate of the town being built into it. They're trying to go to the bare... Looks like they're roughly about a couple years up till they can basically give up and decide to say there's nothing else we can find in the mountain. It's pretty hollowed out. You start making your way into the tunnel, and you find yourself into a large hole in the mountain. You see a lot of old civil trolley systems, carts, and axes that look like they haven't been used in a long time. Looks like if any equipment was still being used, they probably still left them on their belts as they went over to go to have a drink. There are still a couple dwarves in here that are kind of hanging out. They are kind of, that you can see there's a couple cots where they're taking a nap and they're asleep. Where you are in is leading into the center, the bare center of the mountain. You see ropes, pulley systems where they can lift themselves up in simple elevators so they can go up to different parts of the mountain that they couldn't access before and start taking some of their blades and actually start using pickaxes to start trying to dig in deep. You do see straight ahead towards the center, looks like there's an armory. Looks like this is where they keep a bunch of the treasures that the dwarves are able to legally keep for themselves. And then straight ahead you do see the way that would lead you to the northern side. Other than that, you do, if you look directly up, there is what looks like a tunnel that led to the top, and it's currently gated.
Gated?
Is that where we need to go?
That's where you would presume that the temple would be the way to the temple. It doesn't have any guards on it, but does have a gate and a lock. You do see stairways that lead up there, but it does have, from this distance, it looks like it's locked.
Oh, how I miss my little rogue. I don't think I can lockpick it.
None of you have lockpicking abilities. None of you do have backgrounds that even give you a lockpick set, a thieves tool set.
Yeah.
And what
I have an idea.
is it made out of?
We'll just burn it.
I heard an idea first. We'll go to the person who said they had an idea.
Bless you.
I was actually kind of thinking along the same lines of Seraphina. I'd like to try to cast heat metal on it to see if we could get it melted.
Okay, so this distance, you cannot definitely tell what the lock-in system is because to get up there is about 200 yards up. It's quite a stepping way. But yeah, you can start making your way to there. It will take several turns, especially with some stealth, because you do not, I assume you do not want to wake up the dwarves that are asleep, or any dwarves that you do not see.
Could you fly up there?
There is no space that you could fly if you want to. You could definitely extend up your wings and you could fly.
I am going to say fly in my natural language and have my magnificent dragon wings spread out and carry me up to where the gates are.
Okay, it'll take you 2 turns to get up there. You start flying and you make your way halfway up, now that communication is gone from Rin, she never really discussed how she was going to communicate back to you guys.
I didn't think that far into the plan.
We will mute Rin for the moment because we got to work with the rest of the team. So she just kind of called off a word that none of you guys understand. You assume it meant fly. And her cloak turned into her beautiful wings as she took up, and she immediately just kind of, flew off the ground and kind of got some air as she's flying her way up, minding her own business.
Just took off.
This happened before. She's just a flying fish now. And,
I just
she'll come back and talk to you.
So, the rest of the the steps
who wants a campfire?
The steps are easy for you to get on, but because they are cut into there, they will require stealth checks for you guys to walk on because they are covered with gravel, rock of different sorts. Also, there are no railings, so you guys will also have to make sure you're keeping yourself balanced so you don't fall off. There are 2 doors sleeping, like I said. There also seems to be a room in the middle that is closed. You don't know if it's locked or not. That could be housing other doors or another whole section.
Okay, so can we just stealth up there?
Sure.
Stealthy stealth?
You make this sound easy.
Okay, so everybody but Rin gave me a stealth check.
Do our boys need to make stealth checks too?
I assume that you let them run around because you guys told them not to steal things. So I assume that you let them run around in town.
If I don't want them to steal, why would I let them run around? That's very counterproductive.
Well, everybody else was telling that it was basically given the shh, just don't get caught kind of a thing.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
So grab things as we're walking by, but don't get caught.
Oh, okay, so they're sticking with you guys. Okay, well then yes, they need to make stealth checks.
Okay. The online dice.
Also, goblins do have specialized feats, so if you guys want to look at the abilities of goblins, you can see if it helps you at all at any rate. If you guys do look at your goblins, they each have their own custom spell, which is called Brotherly Bond, which allows them to teleport.
Okay, so...
Kina got a 15.
15. Okay.
Coda got a 22.
Okay, so the goblins are good. Alright, so to the team, we'll start off with V. What would you get for your stealth check?
I don't know because I have to pull up 2 different sheets, so I can...
We are going to skip you. We'll go with Seraphina. What did you get for your stealth check?
I got a 20.
Nice. Gladlin. He is frozen. Then Norran.
I got an 11.
11. Norran.
17.
17. You start progressing your way up. Oh, crap. We lost. Okay.
Nope, I'm good.
Okay.
What'd you get for your stealth?
Yeah, what'd you get for
I
your
got a 12.
Nice.
Okay. So you guys are progressing your way up. As far as Norran and Seraphina, you guys are able to balance yourself up and down the steps. You're able to watch out for some rocks. V and Gladlin, you are having a tough time walking up these steps. Whether they're specifically pissing you off because they're not perfectly level, or you feel like you're constantly tripping and slipping on little pieces of gravel, you're having a hard time keeping balance.
Clank.
But you're able to persevere and make it up relatively about a third of the way.
Sweet.
Back on. Oh, she walked away for a second. So we'll go back over to. Oh no, there she is.
Oh, no, Mandy's here.
I'm here, sorry. Just stretching off.
So you made it a third of the way, and now you landed on the top. You are now landed on a section where both the actual walkways lead up to. It is a small, about 10 by 10 platform It leads to a solid gate. The gate looks like it's made out of a black wrought iron, and it looks like it has a pretty sturdy, huge, probably about a foot wide lock on it.
Does it look like if it was malted a little bit, I'd be able to smash it?
Because you're not you don't have any magical powers, you can't really tell if there's anything that would guard it from having any kind of thing that would do anything like that. So it'd just be kind of a guess. You could assume, just looking at it, doesn't have any magical properties. It's metal. You melt it, it'll melt. Or you freeze it, it freezes, and then you can bust it. But it's only assumptions.
Is it one of those that like swing open this way?
The gate?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a double side, and it pulls open towards you.
How are the hinges on the ends?
The hinges themselves are two specific spiral hinges that are welded into the actual mountain walls that make the frame of this door.
Okay.
There's two spiral hinges that are, it looks like themselves are actually, they're put into the wall frame, and it looks like they were actually steam, like not melted, but heat treated into the actual mountain itself.
Okay. I'm going to look back down, and I was going to fly back down to the group, but seeing that they're coming up here, I'm just going to kind of chill up here and study the gate a little bit more to see if I can see anything else that maybe I can find a way to break it down.
Okay, so the rest of the group, you guys are trying to tiptoe your way up these long steps, trying to make sure you don't make any sound as you're just seeing her just kind of like la-da-da-da-da-da, just kind of hanging on top. I need the rest of you to give me another stealth check.
Oh, gee.
The whole group? That's worse!
And the goblins.
Okay.
Any of the goblins.
Yeah, goblins. You said but the goblins, or?
Everybody but you, so the goblins need to make a stealth check.
Okay. So, stealth.
Seraphina?
22.
Gladlin?
10.
Norran?
16.
Goblins?
I got a 22.
16.
Okay. And then, last but not least, V.
7.
Clank to the clank.
So, you guys are making your way.
Falls down.
You guys are making your way up. Both Gladlin and V start slipping. Gladlin's able to reposition himself as V falls off.
Can I go to pick V up?
You would have to run back down, but she
I'd
falls
do
really
that.
off. Well, let's do this in proper order. So she falls off because none of you would have planned for her to fall off. None of you can have a reaction for it. She falls off and she lands on the section that has what looks like a large room that the door you guys did not check to enter, and she slams on it. You will take 2d10 falling damage that you can roll yourself.
Oh no!
Are you rolling that, or am I?
You are.
Okay. Ow.
Roll your own damage.
Yeah, right?
Roll low.
9.
Okay, so you
Nine
take
total
9
damage.
falling damage.
Oh.
As you land
That piece of armor is supposed to go there!
on this giant, oversized boulder that you landed on, it really fucks with your back a lot. And
Yep.
doesn't seem like anybody reacts to it. Seems like the two dwarfs that were sleeping just kind of like turn over, like it was just kind of like a rough abruption to the dream. But she fell all the way back to the bottom. You guys are about 2/3 of the way up. If you guys wanted to run back down to get her, you would essentially have to take 3 turns to get back to her.
Jesus.
I have an idea.
Okay.
How many to fly?
To fly, if you could land back down to her, you could just glide down. It would only take you 1 turn to get to her.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay. So you are able to use your wings to fall at high speed and just use them to
Glide.
glide down to the last 10 feet. As you land back down and you're able to help her back up, that would be your turn. So back to the group that are still in the steps. What would you guys do? You guys want to just make up the last 1/3 of the space to make it all the way to the top?
Yeah, might as well.
We'll shock and odd, and we'll
yeah, you saw her
probably looking over the edge.
But
You
did see Rin drop down. The goblins was like,
okay.
They're like, are you okay?
Pretty much.
I say to the goblins, quiet. We're sneaking.
Are you okay?
No!
They're kind of like chucking like little rocks at you to grab you. Are you okay? Are you okay?
I give a thumbs up.
They immediately look at the rest of the group that's on the steps, and they both like give like their thumb. They're like, go ahead. So the group that's on the steps.
Shall we wait?
Well, it's up to you. You can wait, or you can persevere and get to the top.
What do you guys want to do?
Let's just keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, go to the top so we can start doing whatever we need to.
So
get the
Alright, sure. Okay.
Everybody, including the goblins, but not V and Rin, make a stealth check. Finally.
Oh, thank God.
Oh no.
Norran falls
So
on me.
let's go with the goblins first. What did the goblins get?
15.
15?
21.
21.
I rolled good for the goblins.
Gledlin.
Spooky 20.
Nice.
Finally a good roll.
Seraphina.
22.
And Norran.
Oh.
So you guys are making your way, and you guys are making your way up to the top platform. But right when Norran is stepping on the last, right when Norran steps on the last spot, he actually slips on a pretty decent-sized rock. As it drops down, it starts hitting and makes an echoey sound throughout the cavern. As it drops down, you immediately see the two dwarves get up while they immediately pull from their blankets a hand axe. Each of them have their own hand axe. As immediately, V and Rin, you hear in the room beneath you, you immediately hear as it's like a set of guards immediately coming out. As you see one large, like tall for a dwarf man comes up, huge beard, helm on. He looks like he's not a miner, looks like he's actually the leader of this area. Comes out with two soldiers.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
He immediately looks up. Intruders! And that's where we're gonna end it.
Come on.
Thank you.
So we will start off the next session. We will start off with combat pretty much right away, where you guys are essentially going to fight off with essentially about 7 to 9 dwarfs. Whether or not you guys want to kill them or try to just subdue them, it's completely up to you.
Talk to these guys. No.
So,
Got some pretty cool ale they can try. Water liqueur.
Oh yeah, they could have some of yours.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, you got somewhere in your possession, you got like you're hanging on to 3 bottles of booze on your belt.
Try this.
Try this. You'll love it.
Right. So,
We're going away. Goodbye.
So that was our episode, our first episode. Hopefully everybody enjoyed. We will send out a date
We did it!
session.
Yay.